Hi, my name is David Gustafson. I live in San Marcos, California with my wife Marika, and we have three kids. Trent is a seventh grader, Nikki, who is a third grader, and Colby, who is a kindergartner. All three go here to St. Joseph's, and we originally started out our oldest kid in the public school system, a block from our house. He could ride his bike as a first grader. And then I had always been burying my head in the sand, just in the context of educating a kid in the public system as a Christian myself and as a Catholic Christian. Ultimately, we ended up at St. Joseph's 4 years ago. This is our fourth year here. And I can just share some highlights that I've seen as a result of having these kids immense or integrated into Catholic education. And I think one of the commentaries here about St. Joseph's is the emphasis. The priority at this school is Christ and a relationship with Christ. And I think that is rare this day and age. And I think it's a gem and a gift that we have to be so close to an institution like this. So one of the first couple things I can say is we've always had the kids involved in church, but then after interacting with the community here at St. Joseph's and seeing some of my son's classmates who are altar servers, I was kind of in some capacity, not quite challenged, but definitely encouraged to get my son involved as a server. And he is integrated into altar serving, has absolutely, excelled in it insofar as you can excel as an altar server, but it is just such a wonderful thing to see him up front and center at masses with reverence and getting a front row seat to the miracle that happens weekly. It's utterly amazing, and then to hear feedback from our church community and even here at the St. Joseph's community of just hearing commentary and an appreciation of the sacrifice that he's doing by taking that time to serve. And with that, I think that carries over into so many other areas. That's a very visible component of my son's life. But something I've always noticed with my son here, and he's at St. Joseph since it is a K through 12 school, he has the opportunity to interact with younger kids as well as older kids and even kids in his class, and he's always had a very soft spot for the kid that's sitting alone by himself, always cognizant of wanting to integrate the kid that's a little bit more on the outside. So he has never been shy from being able to go reach out and connect with those kids to make sure maybe those that are on the outside are integrated into the community. And I think the community here at St. Joseph's is something that is completely special because it is. Things are so prioritized to where the standard is different. The values are different. Virtue is absolutely on display in the context of how they treat each other, the things and the items that they talk about and discuss. I'm good friends with one of the religion teachers, and this year I'm exceptionally excited because my son finally is able to take his class, and he'll take back conversations that he's been having with Mr. Murray, and he'll run them by me, and then that'll spawn a conversation for us, and then my daughters are in the back, maybe just listening, just soaking in the context of the discussion of how would you say worthwhile things to discuss and to talk about versus passing nothingness that we're usually, I'd say, maybe surrounded with. So here at St. Joseph, that's been excellent to see that prioritized. And I know my little daughter is a very, very, very big introvert on the introvert scale, exceptionally quiet, but she has such determination that I think has been fostered by her teachers here to continue to excel and to continue to struggle in sometimes you could say an extrovert-dominated world, and she does it without fail, and she keeps her chin up, and she proceeds on, and she does an amazing, amazing job. And again, going back to the community at St. Joseph's, that's absolutely supported here across the board. And again, just the commentary of the focus and the priorities that St. Joseph's put forward, the amount of prayer. I remember the interview that we had before having the kids enrolled at this school, and my wife and I were talking about the concept of prayer, and the headmaster at the time pulled out a list. It was almost 2 pages long of the content and the volume of daily prayer. And his philosophy, carte blanche, was, this has to be a priority if our school is going to be anything of importance. So the humility involved with that sort of a take to spend that much time definitely highlights the focus and the area that the school really wants to take its students. And that being said, I'm a convert to the Catholic faith, so I am continued to be surprised by my little 5-year-old who is able to recite some of the prayers that I don't even know. So St. Joseph's is pushing her that far ahead of even where I'm at, as an old man, with regard to the context of understanding and the groundwork of the beautiful prayers that Catholicism offers. And insofar as the kids, the friends that they make here, again, referencing and going back to the community that's established here. It goes bigger than just the school. It's bigger than just the classroom. It is very much a community of like-minded parents. I mean, if you're a parent here, you're here for a reason. And a lot of times that means because you're going to fight really against the world and against culture, because we really don't have friends outside of perhaps you could say the Christian community in that regard. But with that, the relationships that we've formed, our family has formed, will hopefully be relationships for life. That's one of the big reasons why our family is here. It's because of families that had been here for a long time, some families that had been here and have understood the priority. They've understood the focus and really the purpose and the mission of the school. They were models for us, and we were able to see it. And so we have been integrated into this community and into really the mission and into the Catholic education, the prioritization of Catholic education for our kids and the community. And the friendships that have been established will, again, hopefully be lifetime friendships. And it's the type of friendships where it is not simply acquaintance. It is absolutely challenging. And, you'll get called out for behavior or things that are suspect, or bouncing ideas off of each other, because it's such a wonderful thing. I kind of consider myself a low count parent with only 3 kids. We'll see families here with 5, 6, 7, 10, 11 kids. And the beauty of that is they have experience at so many different stages, so there's always a resource that you can lean on to be able to get feedback and potentially some guidance and some circumstantial examples to really help you as you look towards the future for your own family. But again, the beauty of this place is really the love that they have for Christ and His church. And thank you for your time.